Oh no, they're stopping. So, hey guys, we are finally going to ride the Skyliner, and by we, I mean Brian is joining us in the dark. So I know this opened a little bit ago, but I was working 7 days a week for a little bit, and then when I finally got out here, hey, guess what? They're not running, but they are back running, as you can see. So we are going to try it out, and ignore the 10,000 videos that everyone else has already posted. Thanks for watching this one. Let's go. Now, before you get on the Skyliner, why not grab a beverage so that when it gets stuck for 3 hours, you have to pee really badly. And setting the stage for disappointment so you know ahead of time. I guess it's just so you're not like, eh, this is broken. So, looks like this station has 3 different routes. Pretty cool. We're gonna
try to find the one that's the longest.
Hey. Whoa. Well, okay then. We're gonna try to get one that isn't wrapped, but we're not sure which one that'll be, or if we can. But as you can see, it's not super crowded here, so we should be able to be picky. All right, here we go. Thankfully, there's lens stabilization.
So it's kind of fun to just go on this by yourself. It actually moves at a pretty decent speed.
Yeah. Oh, there's audio.
Welcome aboard, Islanders. You are on the Disney
Kia or Islands
at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with continuing flights to Epcot.
All right.
Oh, you get a nice view up here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you guys gone
Swan and dolphin?
No.
If you go the other way to where it's Pop Century and oh yeah, that's right, it's your first time.
Yeah.
If you go the other way to Pop Century and Animation Studios, you go across water.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
And they like lower it where you're only about like 5
cool.
feet above the water.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty neat.
We are now
Well, that's a short trip.
Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
The next one's cool too because like this station is neat because like you turn and start heading towards Epcot, but there's actually a non-man-made or non-manned station that turns you towards Epcot.
Oh.
Because Epcot's not just that
you
direction.
stay on the thing.
You go that way, so it's a non-manned station.
Kind of like Busch Gardens.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, I haven't been on that in forever. You just triggered that memory.
Yeah, you go down and you kind of look like you can get off, but you can't.
Yeah. Tickets, any pictures? It's real fun when you come to a stop.
Yeah.
You think you're about to downright crash.
Hello, and
the next one.
Oh, Zootopia.
Riviera Resort. If you are traveling
My favorite's
to
the.
I thought it was Kung Fu Panda.
The Haunted Mansion purple is just so.
Ooh.
Here we go. I love this part.
Yeah. This part's a little freaky, especially when you sit on the side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my friend was like, "Don't get one with wrap on." I'm like, "I'm sure you can see out, but yeah, okay."
You can always
Ooh, no, that's
See how fast we're
and
going.
watch your step.
yeah. Oh.
That's a surprise.
That's a good
Yeah.
one, isn't it?
Well, it probably wouldn't be so scary if we didn't see the picture of the crash.
Well, that too.
I heard it was the man one up here by the boardwalk. But the breeze is nice and
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort. If you're just joining us, we are on our way to Epcot.
Yeah. And this is fun.
Ladies and
Well,
we
this is
invite
like nearly the hottest season that we have as well. Because we're from Florida.
it's not.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to get about 10 to 12 more degrees in here. But that's why the wraps are good. Is
Well,
because they will
because they have
prevent
it
the
coming
heat.
from underneath, they have it coming from the top.
I like how people are like, "Oh, people are going to throw things from the gondolas." I'm like, "You really think they're going to be open?"
That's why they don't make this.
Because sadly, people will throw things in the path of cars.
That's Tower of Terror right there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's Tower of Terror.
We are now traveling along Buena
Next
Vista
week when we
Drive.
get there.
This
Yeah.
roadway and the city of Lake
Well, look,
Buena
it's
Vista
gonna be like
were
cooling off
established in
the whole
1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being
Must
developed.
be in the 60s.
They are both named after Buena
I really thought they were gonna have air conditioning on these, but
I thought they would too, just
There's a
like
weight
when they break down. But
Yeah.
that's what the employees
You
that we
don't
have
need
that
extra
are
weight.
friends is that it's a weight issue.
oh, I thought it was an electricity issue.
Oh, it's the coconut guys from Moana.
But I don't think they need it. I think they made it so
Yeah.
dynamic and they've got all of this. They worked on
Well,
it.
like you said, you're surprised there's even audio. I was surprised
Yeah.
there was audio too.
Well, I'm cause kind of like I feel like I should be smarter than this, but I kind of wonder how they get power to the audio. Because it doesn't look like it was
It's
run down the
gotta be like
cables.
a battery system or something.
Well, it's up in that thing, right? There.
Yeah.
That speaker is.
It's up there. It's fairly quiet, but like I don't know. Maybe it charges overnight.
Yeah,
But obviously, air conditioning would require a heavy amount of electricity.
a heavy amount of electricity
Because there
consistently.
have to be a refrigeration unit.
Yeah. Although they could have put some solar panels on top and had like a small fan.
Yep. Yep.
But the fan cutting is.
But that's when the expenses start kicking in.
Yeah.
Roadway itinerary for the
Yeah,
day.
and wait, but solar panels are a little low.
Yeah, a small fan wouldn't add much.
Yeah. Like he's
Chewbacca.
not saying, like the solar panel with
No, I know what you're
batteries
talking
with a fan.
Look, you can
Yeah.
see Galaxy's Edge, John.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there yet. Not in this coast anyway.
Oh, you've been to Disneyland?
Yeah,
Oh,
in
did you
July.
like it?
You guys, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, he went. I didn't go.
Oop.
Oh, well, lucky him,
Now,
right?
this,
Yeah.
this is supposedly the station that it happened.
This is the-
It's an unmanned
Oh, yeah.
station.
Non-manned station here that's gonna turn us and make us go that way.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I was there for VidCon, and I was like, well, I'm already here, so
Oh,
I might as well
that's
go to Disneyland. And I went into Ghost Town. Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you on that joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, in
Was
just a
it?
few moments,
Was it
Yeah,
that?
it was pretty empty.
Oh, gosh.
Like, you know the funny thing?
I got in, on, and off in like within a half hour.
So he's shooting video of the queue,
Yeah.
and he's like, I wonder why people are leaving. She goes, the line's too long. It's like maybe a 30.
Yeah, 30-minute wait.
They've never.
They're probably locals. They're probably locals.
Yeah.
Well, they're locals. and
Still a 30-minute wait for a ride at a local rate is still pretty darn good.
And a brand new ride for
brand new.
a super
Oh, there's the
super
Coco.
popular
Yeah,
franchise.
Coco,
Oh,
yeah.
gosh. I love the turn.
Yeah, I saw Coco. I forgot what it was called.
It's like that walking trail, John.
No, it wasn't this station because there's no floor here.
Through there.
Oh, okay, so yeah, he was at a station that had flooring.
Yeah, because
Okay, okay.
because you can see the glass shattered on
Well, then it
the
might
floor.
have been the one we just came from.
It could have been.
I just love how this is like non-manned completely, and it turns.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the slant to hit like the other one does, so it's probably
Yeah.
the one we just left.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it though. I just love it.
And they were, because there is a place over there for not the gondolas that are not in use to be pulled off the track.
Yeah.
And they said that was key because they were able to take those broken ones and move them off, and even though it took a long time,
Yeah.
they can get people saved.
They can still fix it in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't let people ride it for a week because.
Well, yeah, they fixed it, but they were testing it.
Yeah.
Well, I had the opportunity. I'm old enough that I had the opportunity to ride the original gondolas in Magic Kingdom.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and those were just consistently broke down because of
John, when
wind.
we first moved
And
here,
they
the
were,
Sky Ride. I mean, when we first came here, the Sky Ride was here. Oh, you mean
Yeah, the
Magic Kingdom
gondolas
here?
in
I
Magic
see.
Kingdom.
How old are you?
How long ago
I'm
was
only
that?
26. I'm turning 27 this year.
Oh.
But I definitely have a
But
memory
he
of it.
turned 3 here.
Yeah, I turned 3 years old here, so. That
And by the
was,
way, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
to someone who's turning 70.
Yeah, I'll be saying. But we've been bringing him every year since he turned 3, and then we just
We used
decided
to live
move
in
here.
Texas.
Here's a nice view.
The Ratatouille area.
Yeah.
And they even put up a banner.
Yeah.
What's really cool is you get
It's
to see
cool.
the new area of France that they're actually building for the ride, not just the
Yeah.
entrance to the ride.
International exchange.
Maybe I'll take some photos on the way back.
That's cool to be able to see the Eiffel Tower with the ball right
Yes.
next to it. John, you see the roofs of China over there?
And Gru even stole the Eiffel Tower, the one in Vegas. Oh,
Yeah.
and the Statue of Liberty,
In Vegas is big.
also
It's so
Vegas.
weird to see the belly of the beast back here.
Yeah.
When they're usually so careful about not letting us see.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's cool because like these are going to be shops right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Ratatouille, right?
Yep. We're going to be able to walk around this corner along the water is my guess.
You know, I'm tired of this place only having Ratatouille. It's gonna be really nice when they have Ratatouille.
Well, it's going to ride. Yeah, right?
I like that purple.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Stitch gets purple, and so does the Haunted Mansion.
Ooh.
Stitch is fun though, because it's like looking inside.
I just wish that there was inside the park so you can go from one park to the other without going through security.
Yeah, but then there's your monorail fix.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but the monorail doesn't do that either. Here we are at the Epcot station. I know you just saw it, but I'm just going to show you a little more detail. And the entrance as well. DuckTales, woo! Nice. Ah, okay. So scurry.
Oh, look at old school Mickey Minnie.
Yeah.
Or new school, old school Mickey Minnie.
Yeah. And the same one afterwards. Check out my forearms, bro.
Whoa, you got some games going, man.
Yeah. Well, I guess I missed that opportunity. But when you're in the station and it's darker, it becomes a funhouse mirror. Here we go. Woo. Look at the resort. I was surprised. I thought this would move a lot slower. I mean, I'm glad it doesn't. I just thought it would. Helps with the breeze too. But I'm sure that, like I said, if it's, is that's straight down. Oh, it's on both sides. Okay, I see. But I'm sure that you get a little wet if it suddenly downpours. And obviously, if there's lightning in the area, they're not going to be running this. So this might, if you're coming in the summer during the rainy season, you might not be able to ride it certain days. It's probably going to be like the system over at Blizzard Beach, where lightning doesn't have to be very close at all because you can be stopped in the middle for a while if it's stopping and starting because of people having issues loading and unloading, and so they have to make sure that it's a large distance from where you are and the lightning is. And in the summer, there's a lot of days when there's lightning within 5, 10, 20 miles. So we'll see. But this could end up not running a lot between June and August or September, depending on the year. But if you're here in the winter, pretty much not a guarantee, but it's a pretty good chance there's not going to be a thunderstorm in the area. It's our dry season. And there's the area where they store a lot of the unused gondolas. I'm not sure if that's the only area they have that, but we'll find out. We're finding out as you do. Well, as I'm recording this. And here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. You will also see another area to load here. This is accessibility only because it stops and gets off the line and it's able to stop longer. Oh, this will be fast. All right, off to the Art of Animation and Pop Century.
The cartoon version of Pirates of the Caribbean over there.
Yeah.
Look at the cast members.
Yeah.
Working
Well,
on the
those
road.
aren't cast members. Those are contractors. Yeah, they're working on
Disney's
something.
Caribbean Beach Resort. Now get ready to travel back in time and enter
Haunted
the
Mansion.
animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Want to do a little more research to. From what I'm seeing here, it's only a regular cable that's suspending the vehicles or the gondolas or whatever, and they're just attached. There's no way I see that it can get electricity. There are wires up here which run along, but obviously there needs to be power for not only the audio system but to run the doors.
To the right is Disney's Art of Animation Resort, a larger-than-life resort that celebrates the creative magic that goes into crafting Disney animated films, from sketches to reality. On your left is Disney's Pop
fine.
Century Resort, a memorable resort that celebrates the way we lived, played, and communicated with each other throughout the 20th century.
Oh, here's the water part.
Oh, cool.
Now, I'm pretty convinced that this is where Universal got the idea for Cabana Bay, because it's very similar.
We are now gliding over the sparkling waters of Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth. In just a few moments, we will be arriving at the only floating Skyliner station at Walt Disney World Resort.
Only floating?
Passengers can disembark here
Oh.
for Disney's Pop Century Resort and for Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner.
That word didn't seem very clear to
Bon
me.
voyage.
Alright, I need to change the battery. Baby needs his diaper changed. Doo-doo.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin,
Oh no, we're not gonna make it, man.
watch your step. Thank you for
Just kidding.
flying.
And away we go. I'm gonna put this down now. Now leaving the Art of Animation and Pop Century Resort.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
All right.
With connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
Well, looks like we only have one left to go, and that is Hollywood Studios.
All right.
We are now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
I guess it's over there. They made a special boat just for evacuating people over this lake because it's so close.
Oh, okay.
I think it's off that way. You can't really see it, but so far we haven't been stopped. So,
Everything's going smooth today.
Brian, I want my free Disney tickets. Come on, I want to get stuck.
Oh. It kind of is like winning the lottery.
Now, the interesting thing is this only has one set of doors on this side and none on that side. Some of the lines have doors on both sides. Now, the funny thing is they were saying that people who got those free tickets were annual pass holders. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah. I mean,
So, they just try to give them to friends and stuff. I'm like, wish I was a friend of one of those people who got stuck.
yeah.
Then you get free tickets and you don't even have to go through the being stuck.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
In just a few moments,
All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station.
the
We hope you enjoy your
cinematic
journey,
spectacular will
and
begin.
thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner.
Now, if you're very prone to motion sickness, you might have an issue with this. It's hard to say, though, because everyone's different. It does bounce around a little bit and
I get
sways.
I get motion sickness in a car pretty easily, but like I'm fine.
Yeah. Of course, the difference is I'm also watching a screen on my camera, so I think that might be why.
Okay.
It's kind of like, some people can't read or play games or look down at something when the vehicle's moving.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm doing because I'm holding the camera and looking at it. And I think that creates a disconnect from like everything is moving, but like you're not, and the thing you're looking at isn't moving, but everything else is moving, and I think that messes up your brain a little bit. She moves in mysterious ways. Alright, now before we head off, I wanted to point out that under the seat here is a emergency supply kit. We're not going to open it, but I believe it has emergency water and other supplies in the event that this might get stuck. Because there were photos released of that being opened for people to examine what's in it. But it didn't get to the point where people needed to have their emergency supplies. Now I remember coming over the span of them building this and seeing all this being put in over by
Ladies, gentlemen, and
Hollywood
Islanders
Studios.
of all ages, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
I think you were with me when we came to Pandora, and remember we saw all those areas of the parking lot that had fencing. It was blocked off with fences because they were working on building this.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Now it looks like they have something smeared on here, but these are actually ways to, they do this for a lot of attractions. They put, I'm not sure what the material is, but they put a little streak on it so that if that spins at all, it'll break the line, and they can tell very easily that that's starting to become a little loose. So it's a very simple technique of just making a little line between them, and it speeds up the visual check of everything and becomes more thorough in less time. So it's actually safer and quicker. So pretty cool. And there's the edge of the galaxy. I'm probably gonna visit that in. Oh, and here's the new toll plaza. I couldn't believe when I came just a couple of years ago, there was only 2 booths for such a major theme park, but in preparation for Star Wars, they expanded that.
At Disney's Hollywood Studios.
All right, man.
Whether you plan to visit a galactic outpost or play with all of Andy's toys, at Disney's Hollywood Studios, everyone can become the stars of their favorite cinematic stories.
All right.
Parking's not even full,
No.
but a lot of people here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good amount of people. Now this used to be the more parking lot over here, I believe. That's the majority of the parking lot, though. That's pretty full.
Before you walk the red carpet, remember to double check your
I'd say it's pretty busy.
selection using your
But there's a lot
Disney
left.
Experience mobile app.
But it's more than half.
Set an itinerary at a Fast Pass Plus kiosk when we arrive.
And also remember that people might be parked in other places.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
And taking, because even if you have a car here, sometimes it's just easier to take the monorail or the Skyliner or something else. Just to get out of to go all the way back to your car, especially if you're at the Magic Kingdom and you have to go all the way across to get to the parking lot. So it's a little bit of everything here.
Ladies, gentlemen, and members of the Academy, welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
And there's a friendship ferry. Oh, okay.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically.
So I hope you're enjoying this video so far. I know it's pretty straightforward, just me pointing the camera out, but I'm not sure exactly what else I could do to make it more exciting, because I would. I always try to make my videos as interesting as possible, but when it comes to this, I mean, this is my best idea, to just take you along with me and let you see the views, take some photos. as I'm looking at a photo camera. All right, not having any tickets into the park, we're just gonna get back on now. Here and at the Pop Century Art of Animation, those are two stations where you have to get off, even if you're going right back. But at certain other stations, you don't have to get off, you can keep going, which is in between, I forget what, I'll look it up.
On the way to Epcot, we didn't have to, there was one stop, but we didn't have to get off.
There's two areas where you could get off, but you don't have to. Now this one is a lot more busy than the other one, so we might end up with a one that is wrapped. We'll find out. Well, thank you for continuing to join us on our flights. This is the final leg of our tour, heading back towards the origin point. And as you can see, we have been very lucky to be able to get a non-wrapped vehicle, well, I guess it's not really a ride vehicle, but gondola every single time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
If you're not
We
anxious,
hope you enjoyed your visit to Hollywood today. Now wave goodbye to your adoring fans below.
bye.
Oh no, my adoring fans are here.
Hello, everybody. Now, if you're not anxious to get into the park, this is actually pretty fun and a pretty decent tour of some of the grounds.
And we really have gone through the entire route way faster than I could have imagined we would. I thought we would be here for a lot longer.
I mean, conceivably, you could get from Hollywood to Epcot in less than 15 minutes.
Yep. Now again, sometimes people get a little confused or are slow, and they do have to stop it a little bit. That's standard on all perpetual moving systems.
Yeah.
It happens on Haunted Mansion and People Mover, but today we've been lucky. We briefly stopped at one station, but it was like a few seconds.
In just a few moments, we will be traveling over the headwaters of the Everglades. The water that flows from the protected wetlands around Walt Disney World
I didn't know the
Resort
Everglades were up here.
travels all the way to the Everglades, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico.
Like I thought the Everglades was South Florida.
But yeah, well, this is the headwaters.
Yeah.
This goes into Everglades.
We are cabin number 315. Don't rock the boat, Brian.
Sorry. Just having fun.
Well, fun's not allowed here at Disney World.
Shh. Yeah, you're right.
There's a bunch of solar panels. They're pretty small, but down there.
Nobody ever comes to Disney for fun.
No. Ooh, come on. It's the most profiteous place on earth.
Did you know that the entire Walt Disney World Resort is over 40 square miles?
I sure did.
That's about the same size
San
as the city of
Francisco.
San Francisco, and double the island of Manhattan.
Yep, I knew that too. Anything else that everybody doesn't know?
Well, you don't know. Nice little fun facts that not everyone knows. Can't see the forest from the trees.
Yeah. What if I can? Now this
We will be
hotel
arriving
over
at
here
Disney's Caribbean Beach
looks a
Resort
lot like
shortly.
the Endless Summer.
All passengers must
which is to say
disembark
that it's a
and
pretty generic
transfer
hotel.
at this station. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed the most magical flight on Earth.
Yeah. Yep, so this is the only place where they store extra gondolas.
Okay. So this is the main hub.
Yep. No, that's why I think that's why she said when we were looking to go from Disney Springs to one of the hotels, they suggested we come here. And the reason is because
when exiting the cabin,
it's the main
please
hub, so
supervise children,
you have the most
collect your
options.
belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados.
We know that you had options, so thank you for choosing Skyliner. And if your travel plans include flying through the air at Walt Disney again, we hope you once again choose Skyliner. And again, here at Caribbean Beach, if you want to go back to Hollywood Studios, you have to get off and go back around, because as you can see, the doors stay open all the way through, and they don't want the possibility of somebody falling down on the concrete. Also, I am Groot. I think this is a little bit of Grand Central Station here with the clock. So that is our tour of the Skyliner, all 3 tracks, some views, a little bit of conversation we had in the first one. So thanks for watching this video all the way through. I'm going to try to add in a little bit of stuff and edit, and please exit through the gift shop.